Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So we had PCE data released. It was in line with what the market expected. So we saw a little bit of volatility, nothing exciting. I also don't know how much more movement we are going to see here over the holidays, with a lot of market participants being off, the stock market's closed. I mean, crypto never sleeps, yeah, but still you would expect less volatility if, for example, the stock market isn't open and so on. So crypto might do its thing a little bit here and there, but probably not any super exciting moves over the next few days. However, I'm still going to deliver some updates to you also over the next few days. So thanks for hanging around. But I still already want to wish all of you exciting and really happy holidays. So let's take a look at Ethereum. I just updated with a new Bitcoin video. Situation here after the last video. We did come down. That was anticipated before that we moved up a bit more. Nothing major. All of this still, in my opinion, a very clear three-wave move. In fact, it more than a B wave, it actually looks a little bit more than like an W wave. So we have here an X wave, W, X, Y. Possible, yeah, possible. It doesn't really make a great difference, but a Y wave especially, so if we had a WXY, a more complex correction, a Y wave would certainly allow for one more leg down. Because then you could have your ABC in here, your W wave, ABC in W, ABC in X, and ABC in Y. So we could still get into this wide support area. I mean, we did come down quite strongly, to be honest, made a new low here. Theoretically, could we say the low was in here? Probably not, because we made another low afterwards, which is a bit different to what Bitcoin did. I think the second low on the Bitcoin chart is a bit higher. So Bitcoin could certainly have generated here a 1-2 setup. I am skeptical though, so I'm still looking ideally to go into this area. No change from the previous videos until I see a substantial breakout above 1234. My assumption will be due to likelihood and what the market would ideally do, that we get into this region between 1195 and 1210. That has to be my expectation, just purely based on probabilities. Yes, the low could be in, especially as we came down far enough. Yeah, in this, if it is a C wave, we came down far enough. We basically formed here a so-called, what you would call a double bottom. You know what I think about double bottoms. They often don't work out. They can do, of course, but they often are unreliable. So ideally, you would expect Ethereum to make a lower low here, lower than wave A. Now, especially if we look at targets here, because normally what you would say is that a target for a C wave, you would be looking for at least the 1-to-1 ratio, which is at 1208, 1209. That is perfect confluence to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. And the extended target is the 1.618 extension. Oops, didn't want to do that. The 1.618 extension that is down here at 1195. That is perfect confluence with the 78.6% retracement. So it's actually nice confluence here with the 61.8% retracement basically sort of in the middle at 1203. So it remains interesting. Picture isn't entirely clear. I mean, this could even become some sort of an exotic triangle here within a B wave. Don't want to really explore that. It will only confuse a lot of people and doesn't really help us too much anyway. What we need to understand at the moment that this is not a breakout of the range yet. We haven't got a breakout of the range. There is still a strong possibility to push down here. We haven't really seen, especially Ethereum hasn't really seen an impulsive move to the upside. Yes, certainly this could be a 1-2 setup, but I'm not convinced yet. Yeah, and I will only be convinced if we break above 1230. Now there will be some earlier signs. So if we really, let's first zoom out a bit. So above 1230, what would that mean? If we break above 1230, then we are with a high likelihood in this wave 3, in this yellow wave 3. That could certainly then push us higher. And what would be the target? The target would be from here. If we don't go into the white support area, we could in this wave 3 actually reach 1292, the 1.618 extension. That would actually be quite a strong move to the upside if we start from here. If we, however, go lower into the white support area, it can take us further down. It will also take the target further down, possibly all the way down to 1274. So this still remains interesting at the moment. Important, yeah, that to make this count work, and it doesn't really matter if we start from here or if we go down and then start from here, to make this count work, yeah, and to leave it a likely count, I want the price to stay above 11.95. Any drop below 11.95 will make this upside potential, even if it's only short term, very, very unlikely and unreliable. So that is what we would want for a continuation to the upside. My view, ideally, I'd like to get another move down before we go up. Maybe I'll get it as Christmas present. Who knows? But if it goes up straight away, it would be a signal, yeah, above 11, basically 11.34. Sorry, 12.34. In the very small scale here, because obviously the wave 3 would be a 5-wave move, we would be looking at a smaller 1-2 setup here. So yeah, I mean, you could interpret that as a small 1-2 setup, but then how would we know this is going to work out? Well, it's certainly going to get more likely if we break above the 12.25 level now, or the 12.2450 is basically the high of this wave 1, and then we could move up, and all of that might form, let's say, the first wave of the third wave. But again, this is really, really micro counting. This could very well break down as well, and the move below 12.13 would most likely push us finally into this key support area. So yeah, hopefully that made the latest price action here a little bit clearer. Still in the range, still sideways movement. So ideally, in terms of probabilities, I would want the price to be drawn into this wide support area. Bear in mind, we also had a similar situation here on the left hand side, where this wide support area was the support for this B wave low. And again, it could have been in here, but I said it is more likely, yeah, to get into this area. Markets are uncertain, and we can only operate in this space by understanding probabilities and what prices would most likely do. And you might have heard the kids in the background. But yeah, let's I better check with them. So let's have a look how this carries on. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And if you're interested, check out our trading course that we offer on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.